Hi air signs, welcome to my channel. It is me, Gorgeous Gold. I want to start by saying thank you so much to all of you guys that have been supporting me. I love you and I'm very grateful for you. If you are new to this channel and this message resonates, then please hit that subscribe button. Guys, make sure you're liking these videos, commenting on them, letting me know. I am trying to reach as many people in the collective as possible, and all of the support is greatly appreciated. That being said, I am almost to 200 subscribers and I want to do something to celebrate, so I'll do a little giveaway. Once I hit 200, I'll make a video to let you guys know more about that. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. I want to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone else that's tuning into this video. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. All right. Energy for air signs this week. Energy for air signs this week. Energy for air signs this week. First card out is the Sun. Leo energy. Page of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. And last but not least, the outcome. Outcome for my air signs. 8 of Cups. All right, so the first card out is the Sun card. So like I said, some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. That's definitely their card. But for those of you, or you have Leo in your chart, but for those of you that do not and are not dealing with the Leo, then this is an energy of newness, an energy of a beginning that is fresh, and an energy of something that is unfamiliar to you becoming what is now familiar to you. And so I love that there are children in this, because I just see this youthful energy flowing in. It's like you're moving towards this space where you're free. You're moving to a new part of your life where you're no longer bogged down by the constant pressures of society, or the constant pressures of your past, or the constant pressures and expectations of others. It's like you're finally getting to this space where you're free and you're able to flow and move in a direction that is in alignment with your highest form and your highest truth. You're getting to this space of childlike energy again, and being able to connect with your intuition and your imagination in a way that is of a pure form. And so this new day, this Sun coming in, is just a bright energy. I don't know why, but I'm picking up that this Sun energy is more like the star energy, because the Sun is the largest and brightest star. So this healing that you've undergone is literally changing your life. The energy that you're moving in right now, the experiences that you've had, regardless of if they were bad on surface, are literally things that were sent here to change your life. And because of that, because of these situations this week and moving throughout the end of the year, you are in this space of really starting to see that new visions are ahead of you, and a new life and a new space is ahead of you. With the Page of Cups coming out next, I feel like either there's a storm coming in your life, or you guys are at the end of a storm. So I won't even say there's a storm coming. What I mean to say by that is either you're at the very end of a storm, or you are just getting out of a storm. There's just been a time in your life where it was kind of dark and you had all these situations going on. Maybe you had dark energies surrounding you as far as relationships go. You've had negative mindsets creeping in. You've been down and out. You haven't really been in your space. And like I said, some of you guys have already moved out of that energy, and others of you, these next couple weeks, you're wrapping that energy up. But I feel like that all took place for you to be able to gain stability of your emotions, and to ground yourself, and to refocus on your vision, and refocus on what a new day for you would be. Because you don't go into a new day carrying over the same baggage from the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. Because if you do, then something that was once the past is now creating all this havoc in your present moment, and it's not actually allowing you to enjoy or embrace the energy that is surrounding you in this time and in this space. So whatever storm or darkness has been there, and I'm seeing that as a form of relationships from you guys. Maybe someone lost their job, or there's just been a lot of anxiety and negative energy, not believing in yourself, not really having the tools or honoring the tools within that you do have to move ahead in this lifetime. Just feeling really doubtful about where you're going or what's in alignment with you. And like I said, this could be as a result of a relationship or a connection that was not of your highest good. It was very low vibrational, and it's like it moved in, that person moved in, or that situation moved in, and all of a sudden everything in your life started to fall apart. Everything. Or for those of you that is not resonating with, it's like you started this job and you thought that it was going to be of your highest good, but as soon as you started, you came home every day and you had a headache and things were just not in alignment with you, and you could tell you were feeling less than, you were feeling depressed and depleted. So you're at the end of that. And if it hasn't already ended for you guys, you're at the very end of that storm, and you're getting to emotional stability. And the universe put you through that to refocus and realign with your highest good, and realign with what it is that you need to be doing and what it is that feels good to you. Because most of the time we really don't acknowledge what feels good to us until we're experiencing what doesn't feel good to us. So you had to kind of be put through that test and reminded, this doesn't feel good. So what do you need to do to move differently? How do you get to your new day, the ultimate healing? The center of your week is the Four of Pentacles. I like this Four of Pentacles because he's got that pentacle in his hand, but I kind of feel like he's looking at those other ones and he's just protecting what he already has, but he's sitting on all of his other gold, but this is the one. So it's like you have all of these nuggets of wisdom in your bag, and you have all of these experiences that have taken place and all of these things that you really find valuable to you, but you have that one idea and that one vision that you are willing to nurture, or that one person. And it's like now you're able to see it again. You're able to see clearly, because whatever this energy is, it kind of pulled you out of that space of being able to focus on that energy, of being able to focus on what was of your highest alignment and what was of your highest good. It took you away from those business ideas that you were having. It took you away from that healing work that you'd been doing and that spiritual alignment that you'd been making. It was like whatever this storm is rushed in, and it kind of made you feel like, I can't do anything. It left you stuck, almost like the devil energy. If he doesn't come out in the clarification cards, then the energy was definitely lingering somewhere within your field, because that's what I'm picking up on. But it's just like that darkness, you're coming out of that, and now it's because of this pentacle. It's because of the vision that you have, this vision of your legacy that you need to create. You're like, I can't do that. And like I said, for everyone, it's going to be something different. Really is. For some of you guys, your legacy could be your children. For some of you guys, it could be a business. Others of you, it could be a book. Whatever this applies to for you, but you're focusing on your legacy, and that is honestly what contributes to pulling you out of that storm, to getting you back in alignment and getting you back in movement with what it is that you need to be doing in this lifetime, and to the work that is important to you. You came here for a very high soul purpose, and not everybody chooses to go on the healing journey. Not everybody chooses to awaken and face their demons and battle them head on. And the fact that you have chosen that, or some of us were forced into it, is for a divine purpose, so that you can help others and enlighten them along the way. The Queen of Cups came out, and this is just saying that because of these situations and because you're able to refocus this week, you're gaining emotional stability within yourself. And I feel like you're kind of looking out and you're like, wow, I'm grateful. Like, I feel an energy of gratitude flowing in, and your emotions are flowing healthier. I don't know if you can see, they both have that river right next to them. And it's like, the river is calm, the water is steady. So you're in this space of finally allowing your emotions to be in a calm and stable place, because we all know as air signs can be all over the place, but I feel like this storm came in and it shook your emotions up to the core. And now this week and throughout the end of this year, you're gaining control of your emotions again, and gaining stable grounds, getting back to calmer waters, getting back to that vision, getting back to honoring yourself and what your ancestors and your guides and your mentors have told you needed to be doing, getting back in alignment with your purpose. And that is making you feel emotionally stable again. It's making you feel like I need to go outside and meditate, or I need to do this. It's like you want to get back in touch with your spiritual practice and get yourself in alignment again, because you were out of balance. This storm came in for some of you guys, it could have been for a couple of months it's been around. Others of you, maybe this storm has been around you for a couple years, and for some people could have just been, tough couple of weeks. But whatever it is, the storm is ending, and it's divine timing. And I just told the fire signs this: there is definitely a lot of energy with this last full moon of the decade coming this week. This week is a very powerful energy. Not only that, we're going to have an eclipse in Capricorn on December 26th. So there's just a lot of things happening over the next couple weeks that are playing into this energy that is surrounding us. And there are things that we very well need to take advantage of. For some of you guys also, I said that somebody was dealing with the Leo. So this is a very specific message. I felt like there were things left unsaid, and that is your pentacle. Like, this Leo is the person that you see as a pentacle. So it's like you have this idea, all these words that you need to say, all these things that you need to say, basically make peace with the situation. And once you are able to do that, it brings you back to calmer waters. Don't know who that was for, but that's very specific. So then we have the last but not least, our outcome for the week is the Eight of Cups. I love this Eight of Cups because the other deck, the Eight of Cups is you walking away from something. And this one, I feel like this is you standing up and utilizing all those things that you walked away from to lead others to stability, to lead others to grounding, to lead others to the knowledge and the wisdom that they need. I feel like this is you taking charge of your life again and speaking your truth, making your peace. For those of y'all that are dealing with that Leo, this is you, contacting that person. And maybe it's not just a Leo. Maybe there's people that have to make amends, period. So this is you reaching out and speaking out for whatever it is that it's time for you to acknowledge and set your sights on. You're ready to lead, and you're ready to work towards your vision and honor it in a new way. There is a new day here, already here. What did I say? I said the Star card, and literally the Star just came out. Nine of Cups. And last but not least, Eight of Cups. Such powerful energy, air signs. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, because some of the same cards that came out for my fire signs came out for y'all. Anyways, Four of Wands is clarifying that sun. So like I said, the new day, whatever this new beginning is, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a new day, but it is this new life that you're manifesting, and these new things that are flowing in, they are in unlimited abundance, and they are things that are wish fulfillment to you, because everyone knows the Four of Wands is that happy family. It's the home that you wanted and the dreams that you wanted. This is you having no more worries. And I'm not saying that you're going to live a life just, an endless fairy tale life, but the things that you worried about in the past and the things that have trapped you in this cycle, those aren't things that you have to focus on or worry about in your next cycle. Where you're going is not going to look like where you came from. For those of y'all that are dealing with that fire sign or that Leo, like I said, that person is your wish fulfillment. And so this is you making amends with that and kind of speaking that truth and letting that person know, like, hey, this is what I feel. This is what I need to say. This is how my heart is, and I need to make this offer. So there's just an offer on the table as far as that goes. Or it could be that person doing that to you. But I definitely am seeing that. But either way we look at it, it's just an energy of finally being at peace, not having to worry, not having to struggle and stress about how you're going to do this and what do you need to do to make this happen. It's just being able to stand up and know that things are flowing and happening in the way that they need to. The healing that you've undergone and the healing that you've been experiencing is an ultimate healing. It's a healing. And I said this, that the star card I was feeling, the sun was the star card, and the star card literally came out. And what is that? The storm has passed. So as you can see right here, the clouds are on this side of him. Like they're on opposite sides. The storm already passed, like I said, because you see the clouds are over there and then they moved over there. So it's like the storm has already passed and you're on the other side of it. It happened for you to heal. It happened for you to gain stability and gain clarity. It happened for you to get back on track and get refocused and to be able to recognize the low vibrational energies when it creeps in, regardless of if it's within or without. And so now it has passed, and if you are still experiencing it, it's damn near over. Like I said, right here, it kind of looked like the storm was flowing in, but I told you guys, I was like, it's either you're in it right now and it's ending, or you're already out of it and it's past. But either way, the energy is gone. It's moving away. You are now getting to a space of peace within your own mind and in your own consciousness, and peace within situations, even if that means that you walk away. It's like you're doing things in such a healthy and peaceful state. You're closing out cycles, and you're closing out situations, and you're closing out old mindsets and stuff with such peace. There's no anger, there's no hatred here. That darkness was for a divine reason. The Page of Pentacles, once again, and that's clarifying the Four of Pentacles. I'm loving how the cards are flowing together. Like, look at that. You're holding it in your hand. It's like I said, there's a vision and there's something there that pulled you out of that space. And it's like, that is what I'm working towards. That is what I need. That's what I had to take steps towards. And with the Page of Pentacles here and the Four of Pentacles, like I said, and both of them are focusing on that pentacle. This is you taking those steps. Like, this is my idea. This is what is going to help me build my legacy. This is how I get to the other side of these situations. And because of that, I now can see the other side. Because of that, I now see the bigger picture, and I see why things are flowing in the way that they have been. So now I know how to act accordingly. Now I know what I need to do. Your guides and your mentors are on your side too, allowing transformation to come in and allowing wisdom and knowledge. So honestly, with the Knight of Wands in this particular reading, I'm feeling like you guys need to hear everything and trust everything that you hear from certain people, because there are going to be a lot of people speaking to you this week, telling you, you know, this and that, and not even just this week, throughout the rest of this year. This is the energy. People speaking to you, telling you certain messages, and you feeling certain messages or hearing something within your own consciousness that you don't know where it came from, but it feels right in your soul. That's following those things and honoring those emotions and trusting that you are being divinely guided, because the transformation that you're undergoing leads you to this. It leads you to that Nine of Pentacles, which is fulfillment within, which leads to fulfillment on the outside. There's so much new energy surrounding you and so much wisdom and guidance being sent to you by your guides, angels, and mentors, that at this time and in this space, air signs, there's a grand healing taking place. The storm is passing, and like I said, for some of you guys, it's been a long time coming, and I feel like I've channeled for you guys several times that it was nearing the end. But the thing of it is, with big storms like that, they don't just pass that quickly. If you're clearing out some stuff that's been around for years and years and years, it's going to take you a little minute to get it out of your system and get it cleared out. You can't clear an entire house overnight. So, let's see. We're going to pull a Sacred Rebels card, and that will be the end of our reading. New birth guided vigilantly. That's crazy. Before I started this reading, I pulled a card for myself, and this was the card that I just pulled for myself. So, in every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is a fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending to with the interest and kindness. It could also be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it is going to hold special purpose for your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for you to embody. You must pay attention to the new life emerging for you now, or that you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has had a chance to grow strong enough to withstand the criticism, jealousy, or sabotage by dark consciousness in others or yourself. We don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists in nature and in us, and it is a part of a life. We do, however, need to be intelligent to its potential power and stay centered in our heart and in our wisdom to avoid its ill effects upon that which we are nurturing into life. You will not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough, it will be able to stand up for itself, but for now, your vigilance and care is most certainly required. Hug your ideas to yourself as though they were a new lover you cannot bear to share with another. In time, the world will be the lover receiving that idea, that love in your idea. For now, it is for you to love, for you to hold, and for you to observe. Only allow those proven to be trustworthy to support you in this, those who can handle the frequency or vibration of what you are seeking to nurture. Some may love you, but be frightened of what you are creating. Stay true to yourself and your creative power, and be wise to whom you invite into your inner sanctum to witness this new life emerging. This article also brings particular guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. This may be your room, a sacred place you visit, or your own body, into which you retreat into relaxation or meditation. Sometimes you will find that others have taken up residence in your sanctuary. Perhaps an argument that you cannot let go of has another living in your head. A suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like an old, big, dirty suitcase of emotional baggage cluttering up the temple space of your heart. It is time to focus on the purity, light, and love and compassion that dwells within you. Everything else will come and go, and that is just fine. But the purity within your sanctuary is eternal. You can come back to it to refresh your spirit and gain resources to help you deal with the rest of the world and even your own darker moments anew. It will give you the peace and spaciousness of mind you need to recognize the new life and to compassionately but firmly denounce any intrusion upon that new life by doubt, fear, or sabotage. All right, air signs, that sums up the entire reading. I love you guys. Please make sure that you like this video and know that I'm sending you so much positive love and thoughts throughout this week. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. Namaste.